Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my series on Clive Barker's Hellraiser. This is the complete read-through series I'm doing here on the channel 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. We started off with Pursuit of the Flesh. We are now moving the story into what they call Requiem. Now they are just going to be called Clive Barker's Hellraiser Part and then the number. Hopefully you understand. If you've missed any of these, please do find part 1 linked down below in the description box. But that being said, let's dive right into it. We open on a farm, a man walking in the hot, hot sun, surveying the fence and the border to his land. He hears an animal in distress, groaning. It's a cow. He walks up to it. The man unravels the barbed wire from the cow. The blood pours out. He realizes there's nothing to be done and shoots it in the head. The harsh reality of farm life. This same farmer is in a barn now, talking to someone. Monsters aren't born, they're made. Hell, even I know that much, but it's the things we make in this life that merit the most pride, I suspect. And then we pan out, we see who he's talking to. 3 people, covered in blood. Their mouths covered, muffled, presumably squashing their screams. First person I ever killed was my mother, on the very day I was born. The second came later, but by that time, my father knew what he was raising. When he died, there wasn't a lick of love left in those eyes, not a single speck of pride. The rest, I made myself. I found the box, served the Lord, and fed the beast, until the beast was full, and damn it, if I don't think that even my old man, where he's still breathing, couldn't find some pride in that. And now we learn who this is. It's the farmer, Samuel, the man who was serving Pinhead. Your friend will soon be here. She'll return the box, and finally, after so many years, there will be a place for me somewhere, anywhere, even if it is in hell. And there, the puzzle pieces fall into place. We know who we're looking at. It's Bethany, Marcus, and Alex. The Harrowers. Samuel is talking about Kirsty Cotton. And she'll see, she'll know, we're alike, her and I, her hands, like my hands, they've held lives and let them go. She's red on white, she's blood on snow. And as Samuel says this, he's wiping a blade. We pan out. Bethany, Marcus, Alex, pools of their own blood at their feet. Harrowers, indeed. The last and final remnants of the life of Kirsty Cotton. It was important to him that she sees this. All hope, all love, all reason. Like embers into ash. Monsters aren't born, they're made. But sooner or later, the box makes a monster of us all. Marcus, Bethany, and Alex. Their blood, their life, ekes out, and it's gone, like a flame from a candle in the wind. And now we're in a truck, a pickup. Kirsty Cotton is racing to Nebraska. It's me. I'm leaving you this message because it's all I have left to leave you. Edgar's gone, and the others are in danger. I have to try and finish this, to meet whatever fate I'm owed. But if I fail, I trust that you'll know what to do. Kirsty, she's speaking to someone, leaving them a message. I wish I knew where you were. I'm in Nebraska, and you're in the world, and so I speak my love into a phone and hope that you'll hear it. She's filling up. The attendant says, "Can I get you anything else? You wouldn't by any chance know somebody named Samuel Hess, would you? I'm trying to surprise him. Pumped his gas for damn near 30 years. Farm's a ways down the road, but you'd spare some time and save the surprise if you took the back way." The stage is set now for Kirsty and Samuel to meet. She's there on a hill, binoculars, looking at the farm. Is that where you're keeping them? In the barn? Okay. You want the box? I'll give you the box, and can better see the hell I aim to send you to. Tonight. This ends tonight. The conviction of a woman's life tortured by hell, and the intention to draw a line under it. Walking towards the barn now, the box behind her back. She opens the doors, seeing candles, and a man in a square, a very familiar looking pose. Kirsty Cotton. Just like us, Kirsty Cotton gets flashbacks to Elliot Spencer, to Frank, her uncle, and how this all started. But it's not, it's Samuel. He's in the square, surrounded by candles. You actually came. I have to admit I didn't think you would. I've never seen that kind of love before, but then again, you're not here out of love. I brought you the box. It's yours. It always was. Now go to your friends. She hands Samuel the box, runs off to her friends. I'm here. I came for you. They've got masks on. She can't see. Are they alive? Are they dead? Samuel starts to play with the box. The turn, the click, and then, then the bells. And then we hear the horror as Kirsty Cotton realises. Bethany, Alex, Marcus. No! They're dead. But then it's too late. Samuel has already summoned the Cenobites. We hear the tolling of the bell. We see the light start to shine through. Kirsty, turning in anger, she gets smacked around the face by Samuel, falling down next to the box. And there, summoned by Samuel, hooks on chains, leather-clad garbs, female chatterer, and Pinhead. I've never been one for the truth, but believe me, Kirsty, when I say that I would mourn them. They fought as demons do, Pinhead says, as he points his hand over to the Harrowers, Bethany, Alex, and Marcus. I'll kill you, each of you, for them, for Edgar, for all the dead. Female steps in. I see no sigils here, woman. No magic to strip us bare. We do not stand atop the runes of the salutant. Kirsty, a glint in her eye. Something planned. No, you don't. You stand below it, she says, as we pan out to the top of the barn. The sigil there, the runes. Turns out I have a secret weapon, she says, aiming a gun at Pinhead. As do I, Pinhead replies as Butterball sneaks into frame. Grabbing Kirsty. Let me go, damn you! End this, my lord. Claim your kill. Samuel is eager for this to end. Pinhead. How many years we've waited. Open her womb to the world. Calm yourself, Kirsty. Steady your hand and accept that this day has been fated for ages. Open yourself to the gift that I would give you. There are no gifts. You murdered my friends, everyone I ever loved. To speak as I would have us speak, we must be as equals. The same in our suffering, mirrors in mourning, only life to lose and kingdoms to gain. So you say here, now, surrounded by your allies. And as Kirsty says this, as Pinhead enters into such an eloquent speech, we see him turn a blade onto himself. And that then is my offering to you. My sacrifice to the altar of Kirsty Cotton. My penance for such a nihilistic necessity. A single blade and a solitary word. What word? Kirsty replies, confused, reaching out to grab the blade. And Pinhead simply replies one singular word. duck. Everything happens in a blink of an eye. Kirsty grabs the blade, ducks down, stabs Butterball. Hooks on chains whip past Kirsty, now ducked, and into Female and Chatterer. This was a plan by Pinhead all along. Pinhead stands next to Kirsty Cotton, facing off against the Cenobites and Samuel. Samuel replies, "Master," shocked, concerned, what's going on? He devoted his life, his very soul. Chatterer, shocked. And Female, lover, priest, please. And there, the stage is set. Pinhead's plan has been enacted. Chatterer and Female up in the rafts of the barn, wrapped in his chains, his hooks. And as they dangle there from the rafters, Pinhead turns to Kirsty and bows, opening his hand. A welcome gesture. Have your way with them. Kirsty runs up with a blade, stabbing Chatterer in the throat. And before Kirsty can disembowel Female Cenobite, Pinhead stops her. Hold, please. The love of lambs and fathers for sons is what makes this moment sacrificial. He walks up to the Female Cenobite. There was a time I might have loved you, but hell is so very far to fall. Inasmuch as I wish to be more, I owe my ambitions to you. I knew your plan. I would have joined you, found flesh, grown old. I would have served you to the end. And Pinhead's simple reply, you did. Take mine from me, as I have taken yours from you. This is the final words Female hears from Pinhead's mouth. But they're not to her. They are to Kirsty Cotton. And she speaks to her. Tell me, Kirsty, about the furies of a woman scorned. And there, in a flash, Kirsty stabs upwards the blade through Female's throat, realising not that the blade goes directly through. Damn! And there it happens in a flash. Female rips the hooks and chains from herself, falling down, pulling the blade out. And she's gone. Kirsty turning to Pinhead, she escaped. What now? I owe you a debt of souls. 3, in fact, where I've only offered 2. I trust this one might give you some satisfaction. And there we see Pinhead was talking about Samuel. He's impaled against the barn walls. But you promised! All these years I've served you for a place at your side. A purpose. A single goddamn ounce of pride. From birth, I've only ever been your man. Then let that be the purpose you seek. To seal the fate of the great Kirsty Cotton. To beg the most human of questions. Can you kill a man? Kirsty picks up the shotgun. Yes, I can. She holds it and takes one shot. Samuel's head explodes, blood up the walls. And then Kirsty turns, holding the gun on Pinhead. Pinhead there, standing, smiling, as if his plan wasn't exactly what we've seen. I must applaud you, Kirsty. Even I, in the life I lived before the box, brimming as it was with blood, had never taken so sad a soul. He wasn't a person. He was a weapon. His blood is on you. Yet it darkens your face and dampens your hands. I did it for them. I did it for the dead. And what if I told you that you could have them all back? What then? We see the gun fall to the floor. Not dropped, no. Kirsty, she's wrapped in Pinhead's chains. Let us not pretend to be angels, Kirsty Cotton. We are but demons making deals with devils. When last we spoke, I offered you my life, the life for which you've so long suffered and sacrificed, and I will abide that bargain in full, for a price. Your own, Kirsty, your own. He leans in. Now hear me. But we don't hear what he had to say. We are now in Buenos Aires, Argentina. A woman is at a telephone booth, picking up a message. The message from Kirsty Cotton. Edgar's gone and the others are in danger. I have to try and finish this, to meet whatever fate I'm owed, but if I fail, I trust that you'll know what to do. She hangs up the phone, steps out of the box, and as she steps into the rain and the wind, a gust blows her coat open. We see blades, knives, swords, and then we pan up to her face. This is a very familiar sight. Tiffany. I'm coming, Mother. I'm coming.